guys, this is Shara and welcome to another video. And for today's video, this is my first ever sit down kind of video because we will be doing a makeup tutorial for today. So I did a lot of thinking of what kind of makeup look I will be sharing to you guys today. This is actually the look that we're doing right now. I decided to call it my go-to casual Earth-Nude Look, because this is what I always do when I'm always on the go for a small or big event, and it goes well whether it's for the daytime or the nighttime. So I will be going through with you step by step on what I do, what the products I'll be using, and explain to you why I love these products, where I got it, and of course tips and hacks on how you can do it as well. So just a disclaimer, I am not a professional, but I do love makeup. I like playing around with my face. I really like exploring like the angles of my face and what works, what palettes, what colors work on my face to really achieve those kind of professional looks. So without further ado, here is the video. Keep on watching. We start off, by the way, I already did my eyebrows ahead of time to just save some time for the video. So we start with the foundation, and for the foundation I'm using the Maybelline Matte Poreless. I'm in the shade 220 or Natural Beige. So I just normally use one pump. Less is more. So the lesser foundation that you're using, the better. So, oh yeah, by the way, I wasn't able to show it in the video, but I already moisturized my face. Before anything else, before I apply any kind of makeup, I always use the Celeteque Hydration Facial Moisturizer. I always moisturize, or this serves as my primer because it protects my skin before I put on all the makeup or all the products. So just for safety and for hygienic purposes as well, to moisturize or prime your face before applying any kind of makeup. Okay, so for the foundation, I'm really just doing like a spot kind of technique, and then we're just gonna blend that out. So what I normally do, I'm using the Earthy-Nude brush. I got this in Watson's, so it's just very affordable. So you can do that, just blend it really well. And you want to make sure that your foundation is close or exactly the same to your skin tone, because you want it to blend well to really have that full coverage makeup look. So for the concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I am in the shade 130 or medium. This one. I like this because this is also a full coverage concealer. It really covers my dark spots and my under eye dark areas here, and also the dark spots when it comes to breakouts and other kinds of acne when it comes to those kinds of days. And then we're just gonna blend that with a beauty sponge. I still got this from Watson's. Most of the brushes that I have and the tools that I am using is really just from Watson's. When I go there, you know, those experiences when you go to Watson's and then you end up buying a lot and you were just gonna buy one or two, but no, it's a trick, it's a scam. I'm just gonna set my face. So set, or we're gonna bake it. So for this, I normally use this foundation brush, but I use it as an alternative for baking under my eyes. So I just want to set it to make my face, to mattify the face and to set all the cream that I placed on my face. And then for more depth on my cheekbone, I also put it here. There, I just do that to add more depth because I typically have a round face, so I need to have more depth so that at least it looks a little bit angular, you know. For the eyeshadow, I'm using this Egyptian Desert palette from Detail Makeover that I got at the department store of any SM mall. I got this in SM Cebu. So this is just very affordable. I got this for about 550 pesos, and it's quite cheap compared to other brands. So it was a good buy. And I like it because the colors are very pigmented and you don't need to use a lot. So that means the colors pop out well even if you're just using like a small amount of product on your eyes. Because I don't have an eyeshadow base, I usually use just a skin tone kind of eyeshadow. So for this, I'll be using the Red Sea, this one. So we're gonna go on and move on to a transition shade, and I'll be using Paper Rose, which is this one. It's like a kind of orange nude kind of color. So for this technique, I'm just gonna focus on the corner of my eyelids to have more depth around my eyes. So what I normally do is just focusing on the side. As you can see, I'm just really focusing on this side, and then I'm just blending it towards the inner part of my eyelids. Right at the moment, I don't have a ring light or any kind of light except my natural light from my room. So we're done with the first, or the transition shade, so we're just gonna go ahead and go a little bit, just a little bit darker, just to add more depth around the eyes. So we're using, I think this is Thebes or Thebes, this one. It's like a darker brown. So if you do want to put shimmer and you're gonna use this palette, I normally use this one, the Nile. I'm just gonna show you how it looks like. We're just gonna put a little bit. I usually just use my index finger and then I just put it on top. Now I just blend it right there. Instant, diba? And then of course, we move on. We're done with the eyeshadow, so this is how it looks like. Ta-da! Very simple, very easy. And then right now, we are going to spread the baking process, spread the loose powder all over our face to proceed to the other process. Before we move on, since we're done with the eyes, we're gonna go ahead with the eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow, mascara. Just use my trusty mascara that I got from Maybelline. It's the Falsies, the color violet one, para mas dali ninyo mailhan. And then, of course, the eyelash curler. Diba? Ako pa siyang gitutukan kay ako pag remember on sa siya. So we move on to the contour, followed by the blush, and I'll be using this Cheek Leader palette set from Benefit. This is among all the products, I think this is the most expensive product that I have, and I did not buy this. Very fortunate that this was given to me as a gift by my boyfriend. Thanks, love. Thank you, love, love. He gave this to me as a gift because he knows how much I love makeup, but he also knows how much I don't buy expensive products as well. With that said, we'll be moving on to the contour. And I will be using this, the Hoola contour color. So again, we're just gonna tap and then tap off the excess. So what I normally do, I start with the tip here on my cheekbone. And then I just blend my way there. And for the blush, I'll be using this very old blush that I have. It's from Clinique. It's the shade 111 or Breathless Berry. So this one I got from my Lola. She had a lot of extra lipsticks and blush and foundations and concealers and everything that you could dream of. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it on the apples of my cheeks and just spreading it like so. So when you're always using powdered kind of products, you want to slowly build up the color. You don't want to start with a very harsh na amount. So just really slowly build that up. You can always blend it and add afterwards if you feel na medyo kulang. Once we're done with that, we move ahead with, we're almost near the end. We're gonna go with the lipstick. And for the lipstick, I'm using this Maybelline New York Sensational Liquid Matte in the color NU07. So to seal everything down, we're just gonna do a setting spray. And for the setting spray, I'm using the Nichido setting spray. I got it in Watson's. It cost for about 288 pesos. So this is what it looks like, the Nichido Matte Finish Makeup Setting Spray. And for that, we're just gonna so the purpose of this is really just to seal everything, and it makes your makeup last longer for your event. So, ano siya? Then, gamay, mo dry, correct mo. So since we don't have a ring light rather, and we just have natural light, I'm gonna lift this tripod and I'll show you how it looks like with the proper lighting. So this is what it looks like. It's really just very light and very fresh. You can just do it. It's very good for any kind of event, and like I said, it really depends on you as well. Of course, for my skin color, these are the colors that works well on my face, and it's been working well ever since I started doing makeup. And for you guys, if you have a lighter skin color, of course, you can play around with other colors, play around with other kinds of palettes for your blush, contour, and even for your eyeshadow. I really like it because it's very simple and it's very on the go. So here it is, you guys. We are finally done with the makeup tutorial. In a nutshell, I was really excited to do this, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with you guys. If you like this video, I know I'm still starting, but if you do like this video, please let me know what kind of other suggestions that you want. So there it is, you guys. This is the Earthy-Nude Casual look for any daytime or nighttime event. I hope you guys learned something with this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on this channel. This has been Shara. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!